underneath the rifle.
And feel the weight on it?
I say we just cut it down to proper length, throw the proper 100-round drums on it, throw that on there, and make it select fire.
Vince.
Yo.
Have you felt the weight of these 100
Yeah,
rounds,
bro.
man?
That ain't no joke, huh?
We can take out all these coppers, see?
Yeah, don't do that.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're making it for the coppers.
Yeah. I know it's heavy, but I really like to keep the round drum. It just adds the classic look of the Tommy gun. The way you load this thing, they stack into there. Now, if it starts near the last spot in the drum, it's gonna come around until it's fed. Imagine 100 of these things coming at you in 5 to 7 seconds.
I don't know, because the first ones would probably kill you, and your homeboys would have to worry about the rest of the 100. Dude, I can't wait to write my name on a wall with this.
That's easier said than done.
I'm sure.
The controllability on full auto of these things is definitely an issue.
The key to making this semi-auto replica function like the military model is going to be remachining the upper receiver to accept the military issue parts. Trying to get all that to fit and work, that's taking some doing.
Got a cog to switch it over to single shot. And full. We're in business. Rock and roll!
Right now, we're at the midpoint of the conversion. Obviously, still a lot of work to do. There's no way I'm gonna let anybody do any of the troubleshooting or test firing but me. Bring that heavy thing, too.
Are you guys going to fire that thing?
Shuddy!
Some of us are. Let's give it a good burst. The total weight of the Tommy gun with the 100-round drum is 26 pounds. Damn, this gun is really heavy. I don't know what's with that drum. I ain't got time to get into it, I'll tell you that. We're gonna go to war with stick mags.
I can't believe Will took the round drum off. It's sacrilegious. I mean, it's just not even a Tommy gun anymore.
There's no way the Sheriff's Department's entry team is gonna be able to use that working room to room doing entries. Let's take it over to the active range and let's just see how it does for you guys.
Woo!
We got something binding. Somewhere in our conversion, we made a misstep. The bolt simply ceased to move. Oh, wow. Crap. Look at that mess.
Gonna need a better spring.
Boy, dude. Well, that recoil spring goes back to the 1920s. Maybe it's just a bad spring. Where am I gonna get a Thompson spring in a day? Exactly.
Thompson store.
Yeah, there's one in every corner. One spring has ground this whole process to a halt. Thompson, submachine gun, recoil spring.
Okay.
Find it. I need it overnighted.
Okay.
Basically, we're stopped. We're dead in the water until they get here. While I'm waiting on this spring to come in, might as well put myself to good use. Charlie's wasted a week of my time and my money. He's out of the sword making business. It's like he just, I don't know, man, took 8 Adderall, grabbed the grinder, and the damn thing has more bends than a New York pretzel.
Charlie's knife is an effing calamity. I'm just glad that he's got other skills in life.
I want to see if I can pick up the pieces, at least get something productive to show for it. I got a hold of it, straightened out the blade, put the curvature I wanted to it, got it shaped out, and we'll see what we got. You want to know the difference between you and me? I actually can build a sword. I don't know how you did it, but you had the point of this thing droop down an inch below the hilt.
It stinks coming from Will, and I failed. I can't believe I screwed this up twice.
I forged a piece of steel by combining the grace of a samurai sword and the chopping ability of a machete into a hybrid sword. How about?
Got something in for you.
Ooh. Steph was able to get newly manufactured replacement springs for the guide rod. Time to get this puppy put back together and back on the firing line. Caught on the mag like it's supposed to, but good Lord, that's tight, man. Listen, doing one of these types of conversions can be a very long and frustrating process simply because it involves a great deal of trial and error. In other words, you make an adjustment, you go try it. No manual control whatsoever. Even though I've let go of the trigger, the weapon's still firing. It is literally a death trap. Anyone holding this gun will kill themselves and anyone in the vicinity if they attempt to use it. They would die. Whoa! I let go of the trigger, yet the weapon continues to fire. Call it a runaway. Anyone holding this gun will kill themselves and anyone in the vicinity if they attempt to use it. They would die. So when I'm telling you, don't try this at home, I'm not kidding. Things can go bad, and they go bad quickly. Obviously, it's back to the workbench, then more test firing. What you do is you use each one of these as a step in a learning process. You backtrack it to the source of the problem, fix it, and move on. All right, let me go see what it does. It's got to work this time. Frankly, I'm out of time, and I've got an appointment with the sheriff that I will keep. All righty, boys. I do believe we have achieved the final evolution of the Tommy gun. We took a replica Tommy gun, modified it to be select fire, and gave it a 21st century look to suit 21st century applications. We'll take it on out there to the sheriff in the morning, let him have at it.
Dude, could you imagine leaving it the way it was?
We could have really hooked it up to look classic, man. Let me see.
Hey, check it out. I mean, it feels good, dude. You know what I mean?
Sheriff's a big fan of the Tommy gun, and he's wanting us to turn this into a 100% reliable, military-grade, full-auto weapon. Sheriff Mike.
Good morning, Will.
Thank y'all so much for meeting us out here.
You got me fixed up?
I hope we do. I think we do.
Well, great.
We'll let you decide that.
My God, you totally changed the whole gun. It really looks different.
You've got a select fire capability right here from semi to full.
Will, this thing looks mean, but how will it fire?
This thing hammers at about 1,000 rounds a minute.
A minute?
A minute, yes, sir. Which means 30 rounds will last barely 3 seconds.
You joking?
I couldn't even make this stuff up, Sheriff.
Oh, that's impressive. That's a lot of lead downrange quick.
Let's take it over to the active range and let's just see how it does for you guys.
All right, let's do it.
Today we've set up a series of tests to show the SWAT team the usefulness of this weapon and its utility in a modern urban setting. We brought along a pack timer. If you don't mind, I'd like to know exactly what it fires myself. I'm just kind of going off feel and experience. We're curious ourselves what the cyclic rate of this weapon is, so we're bringing a precision timer out to measure the rounds per minute fired.
Rock out. Now that threw some lead.
Yeah, it did.
How many was that? Let's see what we got here. Every 13th of a second, you're running out of, you're hitting another bullet out of there.
I wouldn't want that coming at me. I know that.
Just bring that over and tear it up.
All right. My God, that will do some damage.
Isn't that a handful?
Very impressive.
You want to give it a try?
Oh, yeah.
What we've set up is just a little quick target area so that your entry officers can verify
What it
that
does.
this weapon will do what it's supposed to do. Don't forget she's on safe. She is a beast.
That is a beauty. And it passed both tests with flying colors.
When do I get mine?
Well, we'll be looking into it.
After that.
There will be something that the department can use.
Oh, that thing's action ready.
Brother, we are ready for you. About 5, 6 weeks out, we'll have the paperwork wrapped on this, and I'll hand deliver it to your team.
All right, thank you.
Well, it was a hell of a road to get here, but the smile on the sheriff's face made every mile of it worthwhile.
This looks like the start of a beautiful relationship.